Hi everyone, I'm so glad that you tuned into my first video about the background story of our pregnancy and how that all came about. Please share that with other people that you know it can impact. We really appreciate that, and we're just overwhelmed with the comments and the love and support that we received from that video. So now I wanted to kind of transition and tell you a little bit about how I broke the news to Derek and how we told our parents. So I think this will be fun. I have some video clips and some photos, and it's really just such an awesome memory. So I hope that you'll enjoy this video as well. So when I first found out, it was early January. It was a weekend, and I had my sister and my mom in town. We were actually going to look for her wedding dress because she gets married in December of this year. So in the morning, I took a test, and I knew that I was pregnant, but I was taking tests like every day, like a crazy person. And that morning I took the test, but I was nervous that like someone would knock on the door or whatever. So I didn't wait long enough. So that was one thing. If I could give you any advice, follow the directions, wait whatever it says, 5 minutes or so. Read the labels. Don't do what I did. So I just looked, nothing, and I saved it though. So I put it back in the box and I put it away. So after my family left, Derek and I ran to like Walmart for groceries and Barnes and Noble. And I remember coming home that night, and Derek fell asleep on the couch, which was weird. He usually falls asleep after I do. So I said, whatever. I went upstairs, put my PJs on, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take another test. Crazy Steph again. But before I did, I was like, maybe I should just check the test from this morning just to see. And I looked and I saw the faintest line. My heart sunk, and it was crazy because I was looking in the mirror at myself and I'm like, oh my goodness, like, is this real? And I was just so overwhelmed with every kind of emotion that you could think of. There's Derek downstairs sleeping on the couch. I'm like, what should I do? I was just so excited, but I knew in that moment that I wanted to take one more test to be sure. And I had a few digital ones that clearly said yes or no. So I went ahead, I took another one, and it said yes. It was true. It was the best moment ever. And I thanked God. I was so thankful and grateful. And in that moment, I had this, feeling of only you and I should know, meaning God and me. And I wanted to tell Derek, but I also wanted it to be very special for him. And I wanted to make him feel just so appreciated and special. And I wanted to do something really fun for him. So I didn't tell him that night. So I wake up the next morning, it's Sunday, we go to church, and there's Derek next to me. We're worshiping, praying, etc. And Derek prays for me. He prays for me about this baby, that he hopes that, that we will be pregnant and blah, blah, blah. And it was just so crazy for me to know in my heart that we were. And here's Derek praying for me at church about it. So that was really powerful for me. But I ended up telling Derek that night. And I have a small little video clip that I will show you in a second. But Derek ended up going to get some groceries Sunday night. And I went and set everything up for him. So here's the video clip. I am so excited for Derek to see what I put together right in our living room. He's grocery shopping right now, and he will be home any minute, and my heart is beating out of my chest. I am pregnant, and this is our first baby, and I'm so happy and blessed that God has chosen us to be parents. And I just wanted to document this and video it because it's just so incredible, and I just wanted to make sure that I recorded how I felt and how excited we are and what everything looked like. So, let's see here. So, says, "Hi, Daddy," and there's little booties. There's 2 balloons that say, "Oh, baby," and there's little onesies, and a book, and I have due date, anticipated due date, and the yeses. Just so overwhelmed and excited and happy, and my heart is beating out of my chest, and I cannot wait for him to find out. So that's it. So as you could see, it was, just so incredible, like overwhelmed with emotion. I had little onesies. One said, like, "Dad is my dude." I had balloons. I had a million crazy positive pregnancy tests for him and when I thought the due date would be. And I knew that he was going to be so excited. And when he came home and rounded the corner and came inside and he dropped the grocery bags down and he didn't see me, he kind of peeked, as you see, and he was so excited to see everything. So that's how I broke the news to Derek. But what was really cool was, for the first almost 2 months until we told our parents, it was something that only him and I knew. It was like our little secret. And that was really, different for me because we're so open with our families. We're very close with them. It was really hard not to say anything, but we wanted to wait until we heard the heartbeat, which was around the 7-week mark. So fast forward to around Valentine's Day, right around then, we went home to see my parents first. And this story is awesome because there's a plate that was passed down from one of my aunts who passed away, and it's a Christmas plate. And around Christmas this past year, my mom mentioned to my sister and I, she said, "Whoever has the first grandchild, I will give this plate to." It's a cookies and milk for Santa plate. And I said, right away, I'm like, Samantha will probably get it. So Samantha, my sister, has always wanted to be a mom ever since she was little. We joke that as soon as she gets married, she's going to be, pregnant. It's just, that's how it's going to be, hopefully. That's what she's hoping for. So long story short, I got a plate made on Etsy. And the plate said, "Grandparents established September 2018. And it was for my parents. And I packaged up this plate in a big box, and on the top of the box, it was a thing of milk, chocolate chip cookies, carrots for the reindeer. It looked like I was putting together a Christmas plate. So we go home and we get there. My heart is just beating. I was so nervous. I'm like, well, what if my dad's not home from work yet? And he was there. Everything, was perfect. So I said, "Hey, I got you guys a little gift for Valentine's Day." So they open it, and my mom sees cookies and milk, and she's like, "What is this?" And it didn't click with her. She opens the plate and she turns it around, and right away it was just, tears, excitement. My dad is so cute. He's like, Are you? I said, "Yes." So it was just such a special moment with them, and I'll include some pictures of that, what the plate looked like and their reaction. And then for Derek's family, we went on Valentine's Day. His parents do a little Valentine's Day dinner. They own a bakery in Pittsburgh, so they make heart-shaped bread and they go all out, and it's a fun holiday for us to celebrate with them. And we haven't been able to have that dinner for a year or so. So we said right away, we want to come for Valentine's Day. So what we ended up doing for them was we got them a little gift that looked like it was a Valentine's Day gift. It was a heart-shaped box, but when they opened it, it was a mason jar, which I'll include pictures of as well, that is a grandparent survival kit. And it says, "Don't open until September 2018. And inside were all different things that they'll need as grandparents. And on the top of the box inside, we included what everything meant. So that is how I told Derek, and that's how we broke the news to our parents about the pregnancy. I hope you guys liked this video. Don't forget to subscribe below and maybe share this with someone who needs some ideas for how to break the news to their significant other or their family. So we'll see you guys soon for some more videos. Have a great day.